Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more RimWorld, returning to a no-hope playthrough. So we just had an insect infestation recently over in this corridor, and I'm going to have to do something about that. I think part of the problem might be because the area is roofed. So if I take the roof out, I think what's happening is this counts as a cave, and caves are areas that insects can spawn into, I believe. Some of these things are assumptions that I have, but I think that may be the case. So we may want to make this a non-roofed area for the future. But otherwise, we've got a lot of crops that have been harvested here, and fridge space is at a premium. Now I have built up a little extra fridge space. May want to expand my fridge or have a secondary fridge somewhere. We have space for it on the base. I could put one over here by the storage room. That wouldn't necessarily be a bad call, as this is an area that isn't being used, although I do want to stay away from this. The main reason I put it over here is because we have our secondary kitchen over here. I just don't feel like I have the room to continue to expand this fridge. We could put it over here too, because there is this crop growing area. I mean, the possibilities are numerous, and probably high time that I think about that. But before we do any of that, C-3PO is having some problems. Let's take a look at her needs. Alright, so she needs some food and environment problems, because this is just really dirty. We need to get somebody on cleaning duty, high priority. So why not C-3PO? Well, before we do that, I might want to force her to eat some food just so that she's not unhappy about that. And then I think we'll go into work here. And I want to think about who is the person that is the most useless to me. As in, they're not really doing anything that we really need at the moment. Well, Chewbacca is our researcher, but he's not really researching at the moment. So why don't we have him as our prime cleaner? I'm going to put this as a priority 1, just so it gets taken care of, because it's quite a bit of a mess in this base at the moment. And outside of that, I would like to get security built up. Now, it is close to the night, so we're going to have to wait until tomorrow to do a lot of planning. Now, the downside is these crops that are out here are going to deteriorate over the night, which is unfortunate. We're growing more crops that I really have a way to deal with. Alright, other things that I want to do, I guess we can have it go on a slow-ish speed while we work. Curious as why she is... she had a prioritization. I was going to say, why are you not going to bed? Alright, while we're doing that, let's take a look at our zones and expand no roof area. So right now, this is a roof area here. I really don't want it to be a roof area. Alright, so as far as I can tell, this area is not roofed currently. I mean, it's not letting me do this. Overhead mountain. Oh, maybe... Okay. So it doesn't matter whether I have it roofed or not. There is a ceiling, more or less. It does count as a cave. Alright, well, with that, I think maybe instead we just clear. Guess it doesn't really matter one way or the other. But I am going to want to do something to make it so that that doesn't happen again. So we could smooth the floor. I'd have to build up the walls, though. Alright, well, I do need probably more stone. Biggest problem is R2-D2. Out of commission for so long. She's our main crafter. Now, I could work so that others are given priorities to work on that kind of stuff. And Chewbacca should be, if he's not hauling, which honestly there's probably a lot of haul jobs still around, should be okay. Should be cleaning. So let's take a look at that. All right, so he's hauling. Could be, yeah, some of the steel and stuff that we are mining. Now, resource-wise, we're not doing so bad. We're over 1,000 steel, and we really come back with components. So I'm going to let what bit of mining I have out there continue, but Old Ben, where are you? You're probably hauling something. Yeah, there you are. We'll let him finish because he's almost done hauling what he's hauling. Okay. Okay, now that he's done with that, I'm going to have him come over and construct these traps. We need to get on security. It's something that's still very lacking in the space. I don't know how long the mine jobs will take. There goes Chewbacca cleaning. I mean, I'm not too surprised that, you know, people are having problems with the environment. I mean, all right, let's go to R2-D2 and see what's going on here. So, very hot. I do probably have to go through and check people that are wearing... Huh. Oh, it is very hot outside. Okay, I can see that. I mean, ideally, they wouldn't be wearing as heavy a clothes as they're wearing. But, yeah, they're very hot. Okay. Because it's very hot outside. It's middle of summer. I could do things to keep them within the base. So... we'll restrict to Area 2 for now. That will stop the mining jobs. And get us on other things. The one person I will not restrict, though, is Old Ben. Old Ben, you are going to be unrestricted. And then, wherever you may be, probably hauling, yeah. I'm going to grab you and have you finish the construction of these traps. Okay. Prioritize working on sandstone blocks. Okay, self-tamed ostrich. I don't know if an ostrich is all that useful for anything other than eating. Let's see. Known for their fast run, huge eggs, and powerful kick. I mean, maybe we could get them to grow eggs and work with that, but I figure we just slaughter it. So whenever it gets over to our area where we can kill it, we will. Alright, so the only hauling jobs that will be done from here on out is hauling potatoes and what have you. Okay, R2-D2 just broke there. It's unfortunate. But she's just going to wander around for the meantime. Now, the good thing is she should be indoors, so her really hot will go away. But the downside is she's in a very ugly environment. That's one thing that we're trying to work on and have Chewbacca clean. But it's going to take a lot of work because I've let it go for far too long. Based off of other priorities. Now, I'm not sure what he's up to. Oh, he's getting a meal. That's fine. Okay, so now Chewbacca is sad. The downside of that ostrich is that actually causes me some issues with what we've got as is, as far as having too much food. And unfortunately, Chewbacca is the person that we need to be taking care of this stuff. I could have C-3PO also clean, and I don't see a reason why not. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and suspend this bill. And then under work, C-3PO, you are also going to be upgraded to a high cleaning priority. That way we have double the people working on it. All right. So we didn't quite get that one trap finished, but some cougar meat right away, which is going to give us a little bit more storage. Boy, do we have a lot of leather here. Now, Leia has tattered apparel. What is tattered? Her jacket. Okay. We might have a jacket for her. While we wait the night out, I will look for a jacket. We have a lot of parkas. That's kind of the downside. We could have her just remove the jacket and go from there. Although the downside of that is she might put on a parka. That's the one thing I have to do, is I have to go through and get everybody a jacket. So in the production, I should probably start with... Oh, we got another mad animal. Let's see what we've got. Another iguana. Alright, well... For now... we'll let things be. But once we get somebody that is more of a fighter up and about, for instance, Leia is a good candidate, we'll shoot the bastard. I actually kind of prefer doing this with Leia as opposed to Luke, because Leia is, right now, when we have everybody restricted inside the base, the one person that really, outside of mining... Where is that damn iguana? Has it moved around the mountain yet? No, it's still moving. Alright, we'll come to it. Don't know how fast iguanas are. Probably not that fast. Starvation, R2-D2. That's because she's wandering around. It's not quite in range yet. Alright, let's start moving. We did shoot it, which may have slowed it down. So, I'll stop at this door, prop it open. Now, iguanas, I don't think are going to trigger the traps. Unfortunately, but... that's probably good enough. You want it to path through here. And this is probably a prime spot to shoot at it from. Yeah, see, it's just going to go right over these traps. There we go, and we can unforbid that. You can be undrafted. Alright, that wasn't too bad. If we're going to take negative events, I'd rather it be something like that, a mad iguana, rather than something more dangerous. And a positive is that Leia, now that she doesn't have anything else to do, mining-wise, is going to... You know, old Ben, I know you're doing something I actually want you to do here, but can you come and work on that and finish off that trap? Because I just get this feeling in my gut we're going to get an attack over here at some point. Now, I might actually want to have this door open so they do go through here. Although I could always have somebody stand here. Maybe that would force the AI to path. And as far as I can see it, there's one more trap I can put down in this area to max it out. And we are producing more sandstone, so I don't see a reason why not. Okay, so he's going to go off and continue unroofing things. Okay. So what I'm looking for here is a door, let's say made out of sandstone, and then a trap, again made out of sandstone, and that will finish this off. Okay, so extreme break risk, Chewbacca, what's going on with you? I'm going to assume that you're starving. Yeah. You're getting food. You come and take it. You watch TV. That'll get you some joy if you're in the right seat. No, you need sleep more than anything. All right. Oh, you know what? Nobody's hauling that because I think it's in the zone they can't enter. So I'm going to have to grab old Ben. Ah, there's nowhere in storage to put it. Well, that's a little bit of a problem. Even Han is doing some cleaning here because he doesn't have anything else to do. Which is good because, I mean, the amount of dirt and crap that we have in our base is just outrageous. Another thing that I should probably check is Area 2 may not have been expanded in a long time. So, some of the areas that we are restricting, we might actually want to alter a little bit. For instance, you don't have this selected. I guess we could have this area selected to be cleaned, although it's not really a main area that we go into. I guess I'll have this area part of Area 2. Just to do it. That way we can at least repair walls and things as needed. All right. Well, it kind of sucks to waste meat like this, but... Oh no! This is one of those events. Oh, this is interesting. A pack of man-eating rhinoceroses. So this is the first time we've had these have entered the area. They will roam the region hunting for humanoid flesh. They cannot pass doors, so if you stay behind them... I don't know why this description is still here, because that's a total lie. If you stay behind walls, they won't come after you. I'm behind walls, I guarantee you they'll come after me. But... Alright, well, we've got our traps kind of set up in this area. I am probably going to want to restrict old Ben to Area 2 just to keep him safe. And I am going to grab Leia Draft. And more than likely, we're going to want more than that. Kind of problematic because I would love to just prop her outside a door or something, but their rhinos are up here. You're not going to have a clear line of shot except for maybe over here, and it'd be minimal. And I don't really want them to attack over here. So if they're going to attack anywhere, I want them to attack over here. I do want to make sure we're on speed number 1. Now, I have no idea if rhinos will trip traps, and if they don't, I'm kind of screwed because I have no defenses over here. So we just never got around to getting that up. So ideally, I want to trick them into moving somewhere else. So let's see if we can do that. They're going to go towards somebody that's outside. Go this way. So if we can trick them around to go through this way, we'll at least get them on turrets. Now, if they do trip traps, is the word I'm looking for, then actually... Oh, they're going to outrun me. Okay, Luke. Draft, come over here. It's unfortunate, but I'm not going to be able to... Oh, you know what? They might not be able to get me. Because they are wandering around. Well, for now... I'm going to see if we can wait them out. Yeah, we might be able to wait them out. Let's undraft people. I do not like the fact that it's late at night. It seems like these attacks always happen late at night. But I want to see what happens naturally with these rhino. Because they're not coming after me, and it's it might be because there's a layer of doors. Enough of a layer of doors that they don't feel like they can get to me. Now, in theory, they could come around this way and make it into our walled-in area, because I allow that. But I'm actually waiting to see... Okay, we're gonna have to possibly rescue her. I don't know who is listed as a doctor and who isn't. Leia is a minor doctor. Can we do anything with R2-D2? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm a little bit concerned. Her days is going on for an extreme amount of time. She's starving to death, literally. And there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Well, so far, the rhinos are not being able to attack us. So it looks like for once, we are actually able to hide behind walls and not have them be able to do anything. So I'm just going to speed up time here. I think if they had attacked me from any other direction, they might have come after me. But for now, it seems like they don't know what to do, so... Ah, you're eating things out of these fridges over here. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that, but... Oh, well. Oh, here they come. That's not what I wanted. They did trap... some of the traps did fire, though. So this guy has some bad injuries that are bleeding pretty bad. I'm just going to see what it does, because right now it just seems like it's wandering. And more of the traps are triggering. We almost actually had all the traps trigger at this point. There we go. So one is pretty badly injured. Yeah, so two of them are pretty badly injured. They might bleed out. As long as they don't start attacking walls or doors, we more or less have defeated them. And because this area is not part of Area 2, they shouldn't be able to... my colonists won't go in there. Okay, so R2-D2 is no longer in a psychotic state. I'm going to wake her up and just have her eat some food because she needs to do that. Otherwise, she's going to starve to death. Not too bad yet, but it might be. We let it keep going. They're getting blood everywhere. Take a look at one of these rhinos. The pain severe. Yeah, the injuries are starting to... Blood loss is minor, though. Where's the other one that's hurt? This one? Well, as I said, maybe these rhinos will drop just from the injuries they sustained from all these traps. And... okay. Need joy, huh? Well, I can't make them do things joy-oriented. That's the one thing you can't do in this game. So if they're joy-deprived, they have to take care of it on their own. Now, you know, I should probably move the one sleeping spot that I have here into a different room, one we're not currently using, because every time Luke goes to cook, he's going to disturb R2-D2, which is not going to be good for her mental state. Oh, yeah, one did drop. Okay, at this point, we should be able to get this iguana in here. So, old Ben, once you're done hauling, now you're going to eat. I don't really care who does it. Let's say we do you, and I'm going to have to unrestrict. So, Chewbacca, unrestricted, and then Chewbacca. Come over here and haul this. And then we'll re-restrict you as soon as you leave that area. Yep. Okay. Well, honestly, I think this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So, yeah, one of the rhinos is dead. And the others, I'm hoping will chill out. It says in a few days. So that rhino might go bad on us, unfortunately. So we might not be able to get food out of it. But the other one might drop here if its injuries are, continuing to lose blood. So maybe in a day or so that will drop, and we'll at least get maybe one rhino out of the deal. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.